In this video, I want to teach you guys how to partial out a Hotshot. All right, so here it goes. Are you ready? Oh, look at you. Good job taking notes. Half the weight, half the rate. All right, now keep that in mind because it doesn't just apply to weight. Half the weight, half the rate is like a good sounding rhyming version, but it does apply to your deck space as well. So my trailer is 36 feet long, and so half of that is 18, and I can scale 10,000 pounds, and half of that is obviously 5,000. So when I'm partialing out my truck, and partial means it's just a partial truckload, not a full truckload, or just a partial of your trailer. When I partial out my Hotshot, I look for pieces that are smaller than 18 feet, less than 5,000 pounds, and pay more than $1 a mile. Because if I'm shooting for that, let's call it standard $2 a mile, then if I can fill up half of it with $1 a mile, then I should be able to fill up the other half with also $1 a mile. That's why this partial is pretty good, okay? So it's paying me with deadhead just over $1 a mile. However, as you can see, it's not 18 feet. This thing is only 11 feet long. The issue is I had to leave 4 or 5 feet in the front, and so in reality, that becomes dead space. I can't put anything there because I'll be overweight on my drive axle. So realistically, it's taking up like 15 feet, but that's okay because it's paying me over $1 a mile, and I have more than half my deck space for my next partial available. And this happens when you get pretty good at seeing what's on the load board. So this piece weighs 5,000 pounds. Now I could take another 5,000 pounds and it's literally right exactly 5. It's hilarious. But it's half my weight, but less than half my space, and paying me more than $1 a mile. My next one might be more than half my space, but less than half my weight. And you want to get good at pairing up those two, because one might pay better because it's a little heavier. The other one might pay better because it takes up more space but is lighter. And so there's always this opportunity to pair up those two together and get pretty close to $2 a mile. Now, a couple things you want to keep in mind. First, if 5,000 pounds, two partials at 5,000 pounds each, if the broker is off even by a little bit, that puts you overweight. And so maybe you want to do 4,000 pounds instead. So you could take 2 partials of 4,000 pounds. That'll be 8. That'll give you about 2,000 pounds of buffer before you're overweight. So that's probably a better way to do it. But this is the stuff that you get better at over time. And that's why the half the weight, half the rate is an excellent place to start, but it's not somewhere you want to stay forever. You want to consistently grow. You want to consistently improve. And by doing a good job partialing out a truck, more and more people, more and more brokers, I should say, will start calling you and offering you, hey, this thing is dedicated, boom, right away, 220, 240, 250, whatever. All because you did a really good job with a partial. They'll start calling you, the brokers, they will, when they have a nice dedicated load for a Hotshot. So, half the weight, half the rate, it's a good place to start, but you do not have to stay there. All right, guys, hit that like button if this is helpful. Don't forget to subscribe because I'm posting more and more often. And if you want to see my most recent video, it'll like come up in your feed if you subscribe. And comment below, what are your thoughts on this? All right, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.